New York City right now thinking, ha ha ha, we'll escape the Texas heat. We'll be on the East Coast, but the joke was on them.
For a little bit. I don't feel bad for them by any means.
Yeah.
If
they're still there in August, they'll be the ones laughing.
Yeah. Yeah. No, today they actually made it to 96 degrees, but they've got rain moving in tonight and the next couple of days.
Okay.
Highs tomorrow, low 80s. The day after that, 70s.
Oh.
Yeah, well, they won't be there for the 70s, unfortunately. They'll be back at home.
Yeah. So I don't feel bad for them at all. We actually had a high today of 91. So below normal.
Yeah.
So it wasn't terrible.
And it rained.
It did. We did have some rain and storms. In fact, it almost looks like it wants to rain. Here in downtown Dallas, you can see the clouds behind there. Definitely a little ominous looking. It's, again, made it to 91 degrees. The normal being 93, so it was below normal, and we ended up with a little over a quarter of an inch of rain at the airport. So that makes it now for this month at DFW at least 2.15. It still puts us an inch below normal, but for the year, we've had a little over 20 inches of rain, and then it's actually going to be above normal for the year. So all in all, June is typically our third wettest month of the year, but July and August are our driest months of the year. So this is our Clyde Warren Park camera. Looks like it wants to rain. Temperatures in the upper 80s, heat indices still in the low 90s. We still have some rain and storms on satellite radar moving from south to north, but as we get a little bit closer to sunset, a lot of this is going to go away, and it's already been weakening in a lot of spots. We do have a couple of storms in between Canton and Greenville, again lifting off to the north, a couple of storms north, east and northwest of Anna. But zooming in a little bit closer to the metro, you can kind of see a few showers just south of Dallas, and there it looks like they're going to fall apart. Maybe we might get a few sprinkles in downtown Dallas, but also we had a couple of showers in between Balk Springs and Mesquite, but a lot of that going away. So the Metroplex, parts of the Metroplex seeing at least a little bit of rain. Whoever did get the rain, it helped to lower those temperatures. Waxahachie got a nice thunderstorm that moved through. Temperature right now of 76 degrees, 88 in Decatur, 87 in McKinney, and just 78 degrees right now in Athens. But it's still humid. The dew point temperature is still well into the 70s for some of us. A 76 degrees right now in Canton, a 75-degree dew point in Greenville, a 71 in Denton. So after factoring that in, it still feels like the 90s for a lot of us. Now, tonight, it's still going to be muggy. It's still going to be warm. Temperatures drop down into the mid-70s, and we're staying dry tonight. Tomorrow afternoon, it's going to be very similar to today. I think we're still going to have some rain, but the rain coverage is actually going to be a little bit lower. So we're going to have more of an opportunity to make it back into the low 90s, a high of about 93 degrees in Dallas. And this is going to be our 10% coverage of rain and storms across the Metroplex, really most of North Texas. You're going to have to go down to the southeast before you actually see more of a 20 to maybe 30% coverage. So storm chances higher there. Tonight, though, partly cloudy, warm and humid, a temperature of about 75 tomorrow morning. Tomorrow afternoon, partly cloudy, a high of 93, a 10% coverage of rain and storms. On Friday, we're looking dry. Saturday, we've got a 10% coverage of rain and storms. Sunday looks mostly sunny and it looks hot, but rain and storm chances, they begin to increase as we get into early July.